I feel like we don't appreciate how insane astronomy is. We are looking out from a teeny tiny vantage point and trying to learn about the entire universe. And we're doing a pretty good job at it too. You know, at least as far as we're aware. Like if we take this A3 map, so from here to here, that's about 42 centimeters. If we say that this is the size of the sun, this building here is the size of the Earth. And if we're using that same scale, if that's the Earth, then the sun would be 45 meters that way. We are on such a teeny tiny speck in space. But that's not enough to stop us. We've got a human spirit and we're gonna go see what we can see. One of the first things that I remember learning that made me think about this in astronomy is what we call parallax, where we're basically abusing the fact that the Earth goes around the sun. So if we look at a star from here, we'll see it at some position in the sky. And then at a later date, we look at that same star at the same point in the sky and we can measure the angle change, and then we can figure out its actual distance from our sun. But how do we know stuff about the star? Well, different elements shine different light, different wavelengths of light at us. So on Earth, we can look at those wavelengths and infer what elements are present in different types of stars. When we're looking at really distant things like galaxies, because they're moving away from us, their light looks more red. And from that red shift, we can figure out how quickly they're moving away from us and learn about the whole cosmos and how quickly it's expanding. And now we're not just looking at visible light, we're looking at all the different wavelengths of light, from radio to ultraviolet to like X-rays and gamma rays. And we're not even just looking at electromagnetic radiation. At places like LIGO, the scientists there basically fire lasers down really long tunnels to make the world's most accurate ruler. And then when we get a gravitational wave passing through us, because space-time actually shifts, that distance changes, and so they read out a very small change in the distance they're measuring. And so we can learn about things like black holes and neutron stars that we aren't usually seeing with our telescopes. If it sounds like I'm fanboying, I am. I love this. I love this factor of astronomy. I think it's just so cool. We are very fundamentally limited on our perspective on the universe. Like, imagine trying to learn about an entire city without ever leaving your living room. And yet we keep coming up with even more creative and frankly a little ridiculous methods of discovering new things and proving them in the universe and then testing them on like different regions, different stars and things like that. I hope that made sense, and I hope you understand now why I'm like so excited about this. Have a lovely day. Okay, bye.